Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany Harlick, and it is my honor and privilege to share with you today about earth signs and astrology. I have an astrology practice in Austin, Texas. I've been studying for 20 years. 24 years. It started in 2000. I have a master's degree in health psychology. I'm a master teacher for the Lisa Williams School. I'm a beekeeper, a yoga teacher, and astrology is my jam. So I am so excited to share with you some foundational information about our earth signs. So we're going to cover Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So this isn't just sun sign information. Any of the planets can be in any of the signs. And so we all have a little element of each of these signs in our chart in some level. And so let's look first at what the earth signs are as a whole. The earth signs take that spark of life from the fire signs and bring that energy and then make it real. So the earth signs are all about making things real, that practical piece of information. It's about the flesh. It's about being in our physical bodies and enjoying our physical bodies. There's a sensuality to the earth signs. It's our nature. It's crystals. It's plants. It's knowing when enough is enough, and also not crossing the line into perfectionism and crazy making and analysis paralysis. The earth signs show us where we can be dependable and practical and trustworthy. Okay, so as we look at the Taurus archetype, right? This is the Stevie Nicks. This is the earth goddess. This is the bodybuilder. This is the predictable, stubborn one who eats the same thing every day for a while, that drives in the same pattern, right? There's an element of Taurus that is the soother, right? That wants that luxurious side, the bubble baths, the creature comforts. The Taurus archetype is the physical therapist, the body workers, the massage therapists, people that take care of muscles and bones. And it's also people that take care of food, right? Our nutritionists, our chefs, people in the hospitality industry, and also finance, things that are very practical and real and can worry a Taurus, or in balance can be very supportive to the rest of the zodiac. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and the function of Venus is to love, to have emotional bonding, to have these juicy, sensual connections. The dysfunction of Venus is to manipulate, to get things your way, to be needy, to be codependent, to be unhealthy when it comes to emotional attachment. So if we look next at our Virgos, the Virgo archetypes are the servants, the volunteers, the ones who want to be of service, the ones who are martyred, the perfectionist, the virgin, the purification, the purity, the pure one, the one who has precision and procedures and knows protocols. The Virgo is archetype is the gardener, right? That tends to the earth, that tends to the herbs, that tends to the bees, the herbalists, and the beekeepers. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet that helps us understand our mindset, helps us understand the way we think. It's different, maybe, than our parents think or that our teachers thought, right? So, the idea that Virgo is ruled by Mercury, it tells you that there's an element of communications, of interest in data and understanding things, and high intelligence. The dysfunction of Mercury is that nervousness when we get into analysis paralysis and when we get really shut down or bogged down and detach. Okay. And then we have Capricorn, and the archetypes of Capricorn are the CEO, the one with long term vision, long term planning, can see well in advance, knows the direction to take, and takes it. Capricorn is also the hermit, the one who needs to unplug from the distortion and be in their own space, their quiet time to recharge. Capricorn is the archetype of the healer, and many of my favorite healers are absolutely Capricorn. Capricorn archetype is sea goat. So it's goat on top and then the sea creature on bottom. And so there's an element that really knows the earth magic, the way to get to the top of the mountain. And then there's a part of the archetype that knows the emotions and the undersea currents and the things that run very deep, right? It's a very magical healer sign. Another archetype for Capricorn is the prime minister, the president, the leaders, the distinguished ones, the ones with integrity, the ones who are climbing a ladder of sorts, maybe one that they're building as they go up. This is the people who are in military ranking and want to climb that ranking up. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, okay? Saturn is the father of time, the lord of karma, right? There's an element of structure and boundary and discipline with Saturn. In its dysfunction, Saturn can represent depression, where we feel detached and cold, where we're not connected to that emotional side. Not good or bad, just the polarity of Saturn. So you can see how some of the Capricorn elements are reflected in its planetary ruler of Saturn. And so that is a look at the earth signs, guys. Again, I'm Tiffany Harlick. I've got some resources for you on my site. I teach the astrology certification program through the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development. I offer an astrology calendar, forecast, and podcast. I have a blog, a Friday newsletter that gives you the weekend forecast. I do offer sessions, one-on-one sessions, and I teach membership classes. So thank you for your time. I hope that you learned something about the earth signs. Until we can work together again, guys, it's my honor and pleasure. And namaste.